Hey everyone, welcome back. I wasn't expecting to do a mini reading today, but I was just kind of shuffling my cards as I was getting ready for work at the shop, and these cards came out. And I wanted to dive a little bit deeper, and I did, and got a lot of information, a lot of clarity, understanding, and insight into what is going on, especially with regards to these sacred partnerships. Now, what I want you to do is take this as it resonates for you individually, as in this is what you are experiencing personally, or your counterpart. This could be your counterpart that is experiencing this as well. So take it as it resonates for you. The three cards that came out were the Two of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Seven of Wands. So we're going to start with the Two of Cups first. I got a couple of more clarifying cards, and it really actually surprised me. I'll be honest with you guys. Two of Cups is a cup of partnership. It is a cup of union. It is a cup of coming together in relationship, in harmony, in partnership. It is a very loving, affectionate, and romantic card. The energy that I'm receiving from this is just opening of the heart. I water you, you water me. I'm hearing the phrase, let's do this together. It's almost like there's this realization of wanting this partnership, wanting to come together. Recognition is the word that I'm getting. This recognition of this partnership, of this union, and of what you two really mean to each other. And so with the Justice card, the King of Swords, and the Ace of Cups, what I'm really feeling with the Justice card is this sense of balance. It's almost like this person, whether that's you or your counterpart, have really been receiving this sense of balance within. Now, remember, I do want to have this caveat. For those of you who are in sacred partnership, it could be the person that you believe is your counterpart. It could be another high-level soulmate connection that is coming in to provide this energy for you. We've been talking about this a lot. We're all on different paths, that your person might not be where you are as far as relationship, but that doesn't mean that you are not going to be without relationship if that is what your heart desires. So it could be a soulmate connection that is coming in with this energy. So again, take it as it is resonating for you, as it applies to your situation, to your own soul truth. So Justice, the sense of balance, the sense of truth, the sense of clarity that's coming in. I'm hearing karma has been resolved or is being resolved. And so because karma is being resolved, there's this newfound sense of stability. I'm also hearing the word honor. So I do feel like they are honoring you, honoring yourself, honoring the connection. There's a sense of honor that is coming through. It's also coming through with the King of Swords. The King of Swords is not always the most mature king in the deck. They can be very cold. They can be very aloof, non-communicative, very withdrawn and shut down. It's this Aquarius energy, this air energy, very shut down. However, this feels very mature, especially with the Ace of Cups over here and Justice, both on either side with the King of Swords in the middle. I do feel like there's a lot of emotion here. I do feel like this King of Swords is maturing, growing, expanding, even in a sense, growing up. And by growing up, I mean seeing things from a different perspective, a more mature perspective. I'm also seeing things from the soul's perspective and the heart's perspective, where they had kept themselves trapped in the mind. So I do feel like there is a sense of expression here, like they want to bring justice and balance to the connection where there hadn't been before, or where you had not experienced it before. Or perhaps you want to bring balance to the connection. Again, take it as it resonates for you. But I do feel like there is this communication, this expression, this self-expression, this expression of love that wants to come into the connection. I'm also hearing being birthed into the connection. So really beautiful energies here. I feel like we're going to be discussing this energy more in some upcoming readings. This feels really prominent. I'm going to go over to the Ace of Pentacles, however, because this really feels tangible. And again, it's all piggybacking off of each other. All this energy is the same energy. It's just different kind of aspects of that energy. So the Ace of Pentacles is tangible. It's physical. It's a new beginning. I feel like you or this person are really focused on your physical matters. This could be your material world, your financial abundance, career, whatever this is, but actually that focus is actually helping to renew this connection. It's actually helping to open up to this connection. It's actually helping this expression, this balance, and this heart opening. Because when you are not in your mind so much and worried about or focused on the connection, that's when you really align to it. You just allow for it. You just embrace the unfolding. And I feel like that's what's happening here. It's like you're focused on your path. You're focused on the matters at hand, specific phrase there. And because of that, all this energy is coming through. So what this Ace of Pentacles is also bringing through is new clarity. That's exactly what I'm getting with this Ace of Swords. It's new clarity. They're giving me the mind. It's almost like the crown chakra is opening up. The third eye is opening up. You're really understanding things from a different perspective, from a higher perspective. There's new clarity. There's a new spark of inspiration, new ideas, a new way of doing things. So an old cycle has come to an end. Maybe the old way of doing things has come to an end. Old habits, old behaviors. You're saying, no, I don't think that serves me anymore. Interesting that we have the counterparts here, the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. So both a real heavy emphasis. Sorry for the cutout there. So a real heavy emphasis on communication, especially within this connection. And I do feel like there is also this sense of honesty that's coming through, this wanting to speak true, wanting to speak from the heart, wanting to express oneself authentically and truthfully and honestly, especially when it comes to this connection, especially when it comes to each other, wanting that open communication and connection. And so I feel like there's this new idea. What I'm actually hearing is I recognize that the old way of doing things wasn't serving me. It wasn't leading me to my success. It wasn't leading me to my abundance. And abundance being an energy, it doesn't just have to be finances. Remember, finances, material stuff is just an energy of love. Everything is an aspect of love. And so I feel like there's this recognition of the way I was doing things, where I was holding myself back, maybe where I was cold, maybe where I was not expressing myself, wasn't serving me. And so there's this new clarity coming in. There's this new connection that's coming in. When I say connection, I mean connection to the self, connection to communication. There's this throat chakra opening that's really happening because of the heart expansion that's occurring. And so this clarity is an insight, bringing in the word insight, is coming in to end a cycle, successfully end a cycle, and begin a new. And that new cycle is healthy, mature communication. Really interesting. We're going to have more on this too. I want to go deeper in depth. All right. And then over here, we have the Seven of Wands. I do feel like anything that is kind of hindering this or blocking this, this is a process. So anything that might be a little bit kind of slowing it down is this fear is what I'm getting. It's this self-defensive mode. It's this saying, you know what, in the past, I might have felt attacked. I might have felt that I needed to defend myself. I might have felt weary about other people. So there's this kind of new energy that's coming in of I want to open up, but this is a process and I'm letting down my guard now. So I do feel like with the Seven of Cups, the Empress and the Wheel of Fortune there is this desire to take action and move forward and make those changes within the physical connection, within the physical life, within your physical partnership over here with all this energy, this beautiful energy. However, there's still some confusion in the mind as far as how to birth this into reality, how to move this forward. And I do feel like it's moving forward. It feels like it's a very slow moving energy. It's a very slow process. The Empress here can be one of the counterparts, but I'm actually getting this energy of this is birthing that new reality. This is birthing that forward motion. This is birthing this new timeline, this higher timeline, which is represented by the Wheel of Fortune. So there is manifestation happening here. There is dreaming. There is envisioning, there is opportunity to move forward, but there's also some confusion as far as how to actually make it happen because the guard is still a little bit up. There's some relieving of the past, releasing of the past that is happening. And if you guys saw I think it's on the community tab over on Instagram and on Facebook as well, the weekend energy update, we talked a little bit about that, how we've been experiencing this sense of duality lately. We're kind of in between worlds, and it was a really beautiful reading about how we are rewriting the story, but we rewrite the story, not overwriting it, but rewriting it. Writing a new story on the backs of the old, where we carry through all of that experience, all those lessons, all those tools that we gained in order to create something new, something better, something in a higher light. And that's exactly what we're doing here, but we have to allow ourselves to really release the old while we are still writing the new. And the way we do that is step by step. take action, take new steps, take different behaviors, different patterns, experience the shift. And the more you experience the shift and move forward, the more you're releasing the past. So there's really interesting and beautiful energy coming in here. I wanted to do a quick reading with these cards. I have a feeling we're going to be doing a full Sacred Union energy update sometime in the next few days, so make sure that you guys are staying tuned to that. All right, I'm sending you guys so much love and light. See you soon.